Jean was a wonderful, wonderful woman. She was a style setter. I mean, and she was definitely a world-class hostess. And anytime Jean Taylor had a party, people would, you know, scratch somebody's eyes out to get an invitation. She had like a hostess diary where she would, you know, record like, okay, she had this dinner party, here's what she invited, here's what the menu was. So she didn't repeat a menu, you know, for the same people twice. In her generation, being a good hostess was a very valuable skill for a woman, especially when you're a corporate wife like she was. She was beautiful, and she was kind, you know, to people who, you know, a lot of these A-list women, they have a certain level of people that they'll have in their social circle. But she was very welcoming to everybody. And, you know, when she hooked up with Charlie, I just think, oh, he's such a nice man, and he took such good care of her, especially in her later years.
So that was everything to her.
She was a Red Cross Ball chairwoman in 1994. You know, when I was interviewing her for the ball for a preview, and she said, oh, you know, it's going to be a return to the elegance of the old days. The year she was honorary chairman, she wore that fabulous green dress that looked so great on her. She needed to have someone watching out for her because, again, a woman with that kind of wealth and status is a target for, you know, gold digger. People would try to take advantage of her, like Mr. Loring, and the guy takes her to lunch, gets her drunk, then takes her to Tim Henry, this lawyer, and has Jean give him power of attorney over her. Nobody knows about it until Charlie goes, when she was having rehab, Charlie goes to see her, and the nurse said, you can go in there as soon as Mr. Loring's out of the room. And he said, well, what's Mr. Loring doing in the room? She said, well, he's her power of attorney. And Charlie said, what? So, said to Jean, you know, we need to get married right now. They went down to the courthouse and
That's all different versions of it, but that sounds like a good one.
They have to have a judge come and decide if Jean is capable of making this decision. So the judge talked to Jean for a while, and the judge says she's perfectly capable of making this decision. And they got married right there on the spot. And then Charlie set to work to make things right for Jean. Again, protected her. I mean, people were always like out to take advantage of her, and Charlie saved her from that. And so because I love Jean and he took care of her, I love Charlie.